back. We're in my laundry room just because it has better lighting. And if you see this shirt, means I just did my 17-week pregnancy update, 16 to 7 week pregnancy update. I am now currently 19 weeks pregnant, so 18 and 19 weeks is gonna go up soon. But this is not what the video is about. This video is about a couple things I will be doing differently for baby number 5. One of the things I will be doing differently for baby number 5 is I will not be announcing the gender of this baby until the baby is born. I originally wanted to be team green, but my fiance and I decided we just wanted to know. We wanted to know. We couldn't wait any longer. We found out, I believe, I was like 7. No, I was like about like 15 to 16 weeks pregnant when I found out. Maybe a little bit earlier than that, because we did the blood test at 13 weeks. We had to wait like 2 weeks for it to arrive, so probably around like 14 to 15 weeks is when I found out the gender of the baby. Now, we don't know if the gender is accurate because I have to wait for my 20-week anatomy scan. I am sorry about that. Let's move you guys. Okay, so I moved you guys because my washer decided to finally work for some reason. Anyways, so I'm waiting for my 20-week anatomy scan to actually confirm the gender of the baby, but will not be announcing the gender of the baby until the baby is born. One, because I like to be prepared, and two, I just don't want people to have a say on the baby's gender because of how many kids I have or how many genders of the kids I have of that gender of the baby, if that makes sense. Now, two, I will be doing a spin wheel. I did it with my son, and I will be doing it with this baby, a spin wheel of the names to pick out like the names for the baby because I have a lot of unique names and I'm stuck on about, I'd say, 2 names that I really, really, really like. So I think a spin wheel would be really, really cool to just, pick for us. If I can't decide on a name or one I'm leaning more towards the other, I am leaning more towards one than the other, but I still like the other name. So I think a spin wheel would be a good opportunity to just use it and see what we get. If we don't like it, then we can just do it again. I think that'd be really cool. I did it with my son and I really enjoyed doing it with my son. Um, the third thing I'll be doing. Okay, so we got waiting until the gender is born. The spin wheel. Okay, so the third thing I will be doing for baby number 5 is I will be doing a baby sprinkle, probably with my family and a couple of friends when the baby is around 3 to 4 months old. And that's just to welcome the baby, just celebrate the baby's life. Just celebrate the baby that the baby's here, Um, and it's probably going to be something small, just people who support me and want to know the baby and just like people who support me and just wanted to meet the new rival of my little family. If that makes sense. My family's going to be around like 7 now. There's going to be 5 kids and 2 adults. So like that's kind of like a big family, but like just celebrate the arrival of the baby. Just be grateful and I don't know. I think it would be really cool. I'm not having a baby shower. That's another thing. Number 4 is I'm not having a baby shower. Depending on the gender and if the gender is correct, I pretty much have everything for both genders of the baby. And a lot of the things I have are gender neutral. So, I mean, it could go for both, if that makes sense. Number 5, I will not be announcing the birth of this baby until the baby is either born or is a month old. Just because there's a lot of people who are in my personal life and on one of my social media platforms, which is my Facebook, that don't support my pregnancy. That being pregnant at 23 years old with 5 kids is ridiculous. There's a lot of people that have negative comments towards my pregnancy. And so I'm not like currently hiding the pregnancy because my immediate family knows, but I'm not also posting a whole lot about my pregnancy, especially on certain platforms of my social media because of the negative feedback that I have received. And so like I feel like people who are on my Snapchat group, because I made a special group for this baby for like updates because I kind of want to celebrate the baby, but I don't want the negativity that comes along with being pregnant and celebrating. That's not good for my mental health. So Snapchat, Instagram, and TikTok is pretty much, and then YouTube is pretty much where I've posted my pregnancy. Now, people who know from those platforms know that I'm pregnant, and people who don't. And that's okay. I think I didn't tell my family for the longest time that I was pregnant up until I was about 14 to 15 weeks pregnant, almost 16 weeks pregnant, somewhere in there. So with my family member, it was on my daughter's birthday. I didn't want to take away from her day, but my mom pretty much already knew that I was pregnant. So I decided to tell her because she already knew. They were already asking questions. And I think they found out around when I was like 15 weeks, 14 or 15 weeks when I was pregnant. And the rest of the world found out when I was almost 16 weeks pregnant. So I pretty much kept my pregnancy a secret up until that point, and it was really, really cool and a nice experience to just celebrate something with your significant other and your kids for yourself. And that was so good on my mental health. Oh, I whistled. That was so good on my mental health, and I recommend anybody doing that. If you get any negative comments about your pregnancy or how many kids you have, I would recommend keeping it to yourself. And that is the best decision I've ever decided, and I like it. Like, honestly, it works for my mental health. So, another thing I'll be doing differently for baby number 5, I think this is like number 6. I have baby brain, so I'm losing track of how many things I'll be doing different for baby number 6, is I will be doing delayed cord clamping as long as the baby is healthy. They do at least 1 minute in my hospital. I will be doing skin to skin with the baby. So I'll be doing delayed cord clamping, skin to skin. I'll have her dad cut the umbilical cord because I think that's just really important. I think that he really enjoyed it last time with our last kid. And I think that's just a really cool bonding experience. And I will be only having one person in the delivery room, and that would be the baby's father, and either or my mom, the baby's father or my mom, like both in the hospital or just one in the hospital, depending. Probably just the baby's father in the hospital. And then that's pretty much it that I'm gonna be doing differently with the baby number 5. Like, she's gonna get.
All right, guys, I'm gonna talk over this part
She's gonna get all
because
the
I
vaccines
said
that
the
they
baby's
offer
gender.
at birth. Just because
Pretty much, I was just saying that the
one,
baby will get
I'm uneducated.
vaccines,
I will say that.
and that it's
And
up to
2,
anybody who decides
I
to
don't
get the
feel
vaccines
like
for
there's
the
any
child
harm
because it's a
to
very
them,
sensitive
if that makes
topic.
sense. But to each their own opinion about getting their kid vaccinated. That is your own personal decision. You know, don't let anybody persuade you a different way. I would just say definitely do your research on the type of shots that your baby, well, not shots, but like vaccines that your babies are going to be getting. And then I think that's pretty much it. And I am out of breath. That's pretty much it. What I'm gonna be doing differently for baby number 5. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and comment like below. Bye, you guys.